In today's video, we're going to be checking out a beanbag made by SofaSac. And the box is pretty large and the weight of it is 49 pounds. So the beanbag comes in a sack compressing it together. So this is what it looks like, and we do have a little sticker here. So it does say it's going to take 4 to 5 days for it to expand fully. And if you have any questions, there's a contact number and there is a full instructions included. Alright, cool. Well, it looks like there's something here. And that's the instructions. So here it says that this is in a compressed bag. So all we need to do is unzip it and it'll expand, and not to worry about the bag if it gets damaged in the process. And then we're going to roll it around to help it expand easier. And to speed up the process, we're going to keep doing that for 4 to 5 days as the beanbag expands. Alright, Marcus, do you want to be the one unzipping it? I don't know if it's going to be dangerous, but it is exciting. So there are some zippers here that say, "I love my foam bag," I guess. That's interesting. Alright, go ahead. Let's see what happens. Just be careful. Okay, yeah, it's already trying to burst. Try to go quick. I guess we should lay it down. Go ahead. So it looks like it's peeking out. Alright, so looks like it's also in a plastic bag. It's definitely compressed looking. It looks like a huge brain. Alright, so it's not immediately exploding, and the reason for that is because the plastic here, it's got suction on it, so it's kind of holding it all together. So once we release the plastic from it, I think it's going to start expanding. But as you guys can see here, we got the charcoal gray, I think is what it's called. Well, it's definitely not expanding as fast as I thought it would, but it is growing though, just looking at it. I don't know if you guys will be able to tell, but it's expanding slowly right now. Kind of interesting looking. But the fabric that we have here is like a, I guess kind of like a microfiber style fabric. Very soft to the touch. And then this charcoal gray is really nice. Alright, so I think now we just need to kind of toss it around and maybe like push on it from different angles. Like flip it around and then jump on it right there, yeah. There you go. Look at that, that expanded pretty quick. So I think what's going on is there's a lot of chunks, because it was compressed, they're stuck together, so we kind of need to loosen them all up inside. So the more you toss it around and move it and break up the clumps, you know, the faster it'll expand as all the pieces detach from each other. And as you guys can see, it is quite large, so this is a 5 foot, and Marcus is what, 4 foot something, so this is definitely big enough for him, and even adults obviously to enjoy. Sparky, you want to jump on the beanbag? Oh, look at him. He's like, what is this? Is this my new bed? Alright, Marcus, I think we need to keep tossing it around and shake it up real good. So we did toss it around, and I guess it still needs to grow, so we need to give it a few days here. But I want to peek inside and see what kind of foam we got, because we do have the zipper here. Okay, so it's actually double zipped. So you got to unzip it completely on one of the zipper, and I think you maybe get to the other zipper. So on the other end we can see there's another zipper, but mine is stuck and looks like the puller on it's broken, the tab, so I'm going to leave it alone because I don't want to mess mine up. But yeah, but the way this bag is that there is no other part on the inside that holds the foam. The outside here is also the bag that holds everything inside. So I did cut off the labels because I don't really like them. They're sticking out, and it says here it is 100% polyester, if anybody wants to know. But yeah, we're just going to wait a few days, and then we'll come back and give you guys an update of how the bag is doing. But it looks like Marcus is going to enjoy it, that's for sure. So the bag is coming along pretty well, and it's only been an hour or so. And one thing that I didn't mention yet is that it does have a little bit of a smell to it. I don't know how you would explain it, kind of like a new plasticky smell, I guess. So it's not very strong, but there is a little bit of an odor there. So hopefully that'll go away in a few days. Alright, so it's been about 5 days, actually maybe more, and this is what the bag looks like now. So it hasn't been fluffed recently or flipped around. What I noticed is that if you sit on it and you leave it that way, it never really grows back to where it needs to go. You actually have to keep flipping it as you use it. And so what you're looking at right now is I just flipped it after it was used for a while. So it's not completely blown up, but this is what to expect if you're going to use it. But when you do flip it around and leave it like this, it does grow a bit more and kind of, of, you know, stretches out. And also most of the stronger smell has gone away. There's still some left, and I'm thinking it's going to take, you know, a month or two for it to all go away, but most of it went away, so it's not unpleasant or unbearable by any means. Now, one thing to consider is this thing is very large, and if you guys look here at a living room, this thing takes up a lot of space. So make sure you have room for a 5-footer, because it doesn't sound that big, but it's actually larger than you would think. So yeah, overall the SofaSac here is a really nice beanbag, and it's very comfortable. The only thing is there's some chunks in here that are a little large, but most of them are fine, and I think it's mixed with memory foam slash just regular foam, but overall it's very comfortable. So I just flipped over the beanbag, and you guys can see that it's a lot more poofy now. So if you just keep flipping it, it poofs up really nicely. Alright guys, well, hopefully you enjoyed this video. Thanks to Marcus for helping us out. So if you want to get one for yourself, they're great for kids or just like gaming and taking naps, stuff like that.